Hi, everyone. Welcome to The Tonight Show. I'm Jimmy Fallon. As of this morning, we planned to do a show with a full audience, but as the day progressed and the more we thought about it, we and NBC decided it would be smarter to not have an audience in order to do our part to help decrease the spread of the coronavirus. So the show is going to be a little different than it normally is. Like you, I'm watching the news and I'm just as confused and freaked out as you are. I know that speech last night didn't help. But what I do know is when we're there for each other, we're at our best, and I am here for you. We are here for you. I want to thank our staff and crew, many of whom worked from home to put on this show tonight. I really appreciate you guys. We're going to try to entertain you. We're going to have Dr. Oz out here in a little bit to walk us through what's going on and what we can do. So if you want, maybe just put your phones down and enjoy an hour of mindless entertainment. It's going to be a fun show. The Roots are here. Higgins is here. Now, let's start the monologue. Here we go.
Budget cut.
Can we get smaller cards?
Yeah, no,
I mean, when we have a regular show, they're bigger cards. Of course, the big story is the coronavirus. These are some really tense times. Seriously, at this point, I wouldn't mind a massage from Joe Biden. Last night, President Trump addressed the nation from the Oval Office. It was a nice change from his usual speeches right next to a helicopter.
I'm about to go on a trip in this flying whirlybird car. We go in sky now. Bye-bye.
This is only the second time Trump has addressed the country from the Oval Office. The first was during the great McRib shortage of 2018. Actually, the last time Trump spoke from the Oval Office, it was about his plans to build his border wall, which means in 2 years, the coronavirus should be about 10% taken care of. But Trump wanted to give a speech to reassure the nation that everything is going to be okay, and I think it worked. Today, the stock market only dropped 2,000 points. During his address, Trump said starting Friday, people from Europe can't fly to the U.S. He was like, we have to stop the virus, so instead of flying here, I want everyone to take a cruise. And officials, normally when we do this, we rehearse these jokes in front of a rehearsal audience, but today, obviously, there's no audience. So.
Yeah.
Okay, just bear that in mind. I think you know already.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways, yeah. And officials want to be very careful with the Americans returning from Europe. They said the only thing worse than coming back with the virus is coming back and pronouncing Barcelona, Barcelona.
Hey.
But early on in Trump's address last night, he struggled with the word continuing.
I am confident that by counting and continuing to take these tough measures.
Can we see, what? Can we watch that again? What was it?
I am confident that by counting and continuing to take these tough measures.
You're confident about counting. Continue. It's only like his tongue is quarantined from his mouth. So, was someone pinching him under the desk? Counting. Continuing. Did you see this? C-SPAN did a live stream of Trump's speech, but it went on a little longer than they meant to. You could actually see Trump after his speech was over. Watch this.
We're clear.
Okay. Okay.
Come on. He was like, okay, so that just happened. Okay. It sounds like everyone trying to rap a long call with their parents. Okay, I gotta run.
Well, that's a new pile. Come on, no.
Go!
Dude, I'm waiting for J.P. Morgan to stop me.
Go! Go!
Critter!
Okay. Meanwhile, today, Trump spoke alongside the Prime Minister of Ireland. You can tell Trump enjoyed his time with the Irish Prime Minister because right after he declared the coronavirus magically contagious.
Hey.
They're magically contagious. All right. In the middle there. But this isn't good. Last night, the NBA announced that they are suspending the season indefinitely. That means across the country there are now 30 empty arenas, or as that's also known, a tour for 3 Doors Down.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I didn't do that. Wait, what?
Wow.
I didn't write. I didn't do it. Say it. You said it. A lot of things are happening. In fact, a lot of companies have sent home non-essential employees. So if you're at home right now, I'm glad you're safe and sorry that you're considered non-essential. Sorry, I guess I'm non-essential. Is that cool?
Come on.
And finally, I read about a company that started selling packs of 20 pre-made Jell-O shots. Americans heard and were like, "Forget Purell, just give us that." Hey, yeah, that's it. That is tonight's monologue, everybody, right there. I don't know why I was saving the.
Come on,
favorites.
yeah.
Maybe I'll put it on a inspiration board or something.
On and on and on. I said, and it's on and on and on.